Over the past few years, the market has been very saturated with very high-end options for paddle controllers, but the question is, should you buy one and will they make you a better FPS player? I mainly play Call of Duty and Warzone, so if you're looking for something for Apex or maybe even Fortnite, even though that's not a first-person shooter, I don't know how much this video will help you, but the main purpose of a paddle controller is pretty much the same no matter what game you go to. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple different options that I've used over the past few years. Hopefully I can help you make the decision on whether you're going to pull the trigger on buying that $300 controller you want. So for the first option, we got these paddle controllers that are $12 on Amazon. There's a couple options for these. Sony makes one. Literally, they're the simplest option. You just take them, this little slot in the bottom of the controller, you take it, plug it into there. Program these two back buttons to whatever you need them to be. I have this one as X and this one is my slide button. This one is always jump, this one's always slide. And you basically get yourself a really cheap pair of paddle controllers. Obviously you have to buy the controller too. This is really good if you just have a PS4 or something and you want to try paddles. I only know of this option for PS4. I do not believe there is an Xbox option for this, so I don't think this will help you if you're on Xbox. The only downside with this setup though is it is a little bit less responsive than a $200 pre-built paddle controller. But if you're looking for the cheapest option, this is definitely your best bet, and I really do recommend this if you just want to try out paddle controllers and see if they are for you. Our second option is a pre-built aim controller. I've had this for about a week now. It is a very solid controller, very tight, very responsive, and another cool option compared to the $12 paddle plugins is that these come with 4, so you have these top ones to put whatever you want on. I use it. These two are stock, so this is I think this one is switch weapons, this one is reload, this one is crouch, this one is jump. You can program to wherever you need, and it actually is pretty simple. This one doesn't even have all the bells and whistles on it. I got it for about 200 bucks, I believe. It was a little bit more than that, but that's around the area we got it at. And if you wanted to go full tilt and get an even better one, you could get the smart triggers so that you don't have the delay of pulling this down, but I kind of like the way it feels, so personally I prefer these. You also can put taller sticks on them. Overall, it's a very solid controller, but not for someone that is in a very cheap price range. But at the end of the day, the quality is very good on these, so in my opinion, they are worth the price if you can spend that amount. If you're looking to get whatever you think will be best for you, I think this personally would be better. And like I said, you can make it cheaper, you can make it more expensive depending on what options you want. The smart triggers, from what bigger streamers that I've talked to in their chats, they've said that the smart triggers do help a lot. And I feel like the smart triggers will be the best if you don't have a good reaction time, because there is a delay when you pull the normal triggers. There's a delay to when it actually works. So if you have a slower reaction time, the smart triggers react instantly. So if you don't have the best reaction time in the world, the smart triggers might be a good option for you. So my final thoughts on what paddle controller you should get. I think most people should start with that $12 paddle plug-in for a PS4. If you're on Xbox, I'm not sure what options you have. If we get 50 likes on this video, I'll do another video, but do some research for Xbox. The expensive controller is expensive for a reason though. It is much better quality. It has more paddles, the paddles fit better in your fingers, and the paddles are more responsive. So do with that information what you will. I really do think the more expensive controller is worth it, but there's nothing wrong with getting a $12 pair of paddles to start. Thank you to anybody that watched this far through the video. We are on the road to a YouTube partner. We're trying to get our 4,000 watch hours that we need. Thank you to anyone that subscribes to my Patreon. It means the world to me. And if you are new around here, join our Discord, subscribe to the channel, like the video, you know what I'm saying? Just do them kind of things for me, bro. It ain't that hard, the Patreon thing. You don't have to do that. That's for like the diehards, but you can join the Discord. Discord's pretty cool. Thank you guys for coming out with the video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.